Hey everybody, how's everybody out there in this world doing on this afternoon? Even though the coronavirus is out, we're not worried about the coronavirus because if you pray and believe and trust in God, everything is going to be okay. So therefore, we have to continue to pray and believe and have faith and just keep strong and clean and just move on with our lives, because there's nothing that we can do to stop it, and the only thing we can do is stay safe and try to stay away from a lot of bacteria and germs. And on tonight, I'm going to continue to read the expert secrets on how to learn two different types of businesses. And I'm going to begin to read the two types of expert businesses. Before we get too deep, I want to point out there are two types of expert businesses. The tactics behind both are the same, but the strategies are different. Let me explain each of them so you can see which one best fits you and what are you trying to create. Expert business pound number one, selling information products. The first type of expert business is the one that most of you probably is creating. It involves you taking the life lessons that you've learned and packaging into them information products, coaching, and consulting. Being an expert in selling information products, in my opinion. The greatest startup in the world, you don't need venture to start up capital, just a passion for what you are teaching, as well as learning how to tell stories in a way that will get others excited about it as well. I have hundreds of fun stories I could tell you about people who have taken their dreams, talents, ideas, unique abilities to grow expert-based companies. One of my favorite stories is from one of my friends, Jacob Hiller. Here's a picture of the two types of experts right here. I don't know if you all can see it, but here it is right here. The two types of experts businesses. Expert business pound number one, selling information and products based on companies. One of my favorite stories. Growing up, Jacob always wanted me to be able to dunk a basketball. For whatever reason, he wasn't able to. It bothered him so much that he made a mission to figure out how to increase his vertical jump. He researched all sorts of different remedies and became a human guinea pig, testing these ideas out one by one. As he started having success, he would record videos showing techniques that would work, post them on YouTube channel he created. At first, nobody really cared, but he was focused on himself. And that's what you have to do. You can't worry about what anybody else says. You have to stay focused on yourself, especially when you're trying to start your online business. Stay focused. Sometimes you have to block things out. You have to block Facebook out. You have to block YouTube out, Instagram, Twitter, all that. When you're going through the process of the training and you're being coached by your mentor and you have training in your back office, which is the system, you have to stay focused on what you're doing and you have to implement and follow the steps. At first, nobody really cared, but it was focusing on himself and improving his own vertical jump, so it didn't matter. He recorded the videos for free and put them online because he loved it. Over time, people started people started to share his message with their friends, and soon he built this nice little following up just like him who were interested in learning how to jump higher. He went from having 0 followers to 100, then from 100 to 1,000, and beyond just by sharing what he was passionate about. This is how many expert businesses start. You find something that you are passionate about. And your obsession with learning and applying helps you become an expert who can lead others. His viewers kept asking for more, and that's when he realized he built something incredibly unique. He then started creating products to teach others that he had learned, and turned into a company now makes millions of dollars teaching people how to jump. Ain't that awesome? He's making $1 million teaching people how to jump. As cool as Jacob's story is, it is not unique. Another one of my friends, Jermaine Griggs, struggled with reading sheet music, became playing piano by ear. Now he makes millions a year from helping others learn how to play a piano by ear. My student Benny was an amazing social media manager for himself and others, but when she became an expert and started teaching others how to do it, she made millions. That is so awesome. Robert G. Allen, the great real estate investor and coach, once said that he made millions doing real estate, but he made hundreds of millions teaching it. That's how